Hey guys, T-Bull here. Today we're going to be going over the patch notes for the update that's coming out next Monday. Looks like this is going to be a 6-week cycle. We're going to have 2 mini campaigns that are in there, 3 weeks each. German Battleships going to be fully released, so you're going to be able to grind that line all the way through. French cruisers also going to be fully released. And then the French Battleships, tiers 3 through 6, will be early access that you can potentially get unlocked in crates. So that's what's coming up. The first campaign is the French campaign. It's going to be 3 weeks long, 1250 doubloons, if you want to get the Admiral back in for that. Francs, I don't know. It's going to be the new currency. And that'll allow you can get the French crates with those that could potentially have the battleships. And looks like some universal commendations are going to be part of the rewards for that. And also part of the rewards in the Admiralty backing store will be permanent camos for tier 5 French ships, it says. So that'll be interesting to see which ones of those are available. All 7 French commanders will be available. Lemon, who was part of he's available for the de Grasse. He's part of the lineup. You can see these French commanders here. Looks like quite a saucy bunch. So when they're in port, you're going to want to hide your wives, hide your kids. So that one will last 3 weeks. Then we're going to have the Wicked Waves campaign, which is kind of a Halloween campaign. That'll begin 3 weeks into it. And that one's going to have the Nassau Tier 3 German premium battleship available. That one looks to be part of the free branch, so that one should be available for everyone. They do have this Henry J. Hyde as the Admiralty backing reward. He's a commander for Germany. Unique trait looks to increase ships HP, and that's a percentage increase, so that could be an interesting commander to consider if you want to get the Admiralty backing. It says Halloween containers with consumables and a chance to earn permanent skins for Wakatake and St. Louis, as well as universal commendations will be available along the levels of campaign as well as in the premium store. So interesting to see exactly what will be available in these campaigns here. What else we got? Oh, the Deutschmarks that are left over, which was the first German currency from the previous campaign. That's going to be converted. Those are all going to be converted into credits for 7,500 credits per Deutschmark that are left over, if you have any of those left over. It says thalers can still be spent on items you haven't purchased yet until the next update. So what that means exactly isn't specified. I'm guessing that is going to be all the items that are in the Admiralty backing store currently. You know, the German camos, you know, yada yada yada. Anything that's currently available, you can still spend those thalers. That's my speculation. It just says they're going to be spent on items you haven't yet purchased. And then there's going to be adding these patches to kind of show individual flair. It says they can be obtained from basic containers as well as combat missions later on. They consist of backgrounds and symbols and can be selected in the service record. You can see other players' patches in the battle results table from the tactical map menu in-game and show yours off whenever you sink an enemy ship. So I think that your little flare is going to pop up on the screen. It'll say sunk by whoever. Your name, presumably. There are some balance changes to various ships coming. Queen Elizabeth traverse speed of main battery turrets increased from 2.5 degrees per second to 3.0. So a slight buff to the turret traverse of the Queen. Vanguard, everyone's favorite battleship. I actually think it's not bad, but muzzle velocity for all shells improved from 804 to 836 meters per second, so a little bit faster shells. Max damage to AP shells increased from 11,700 to 12,500. Bit of an AP buff. Max damage of HE shells improved from 5,300 to 5,800. Fire chance increased from 34 to 38%. So quite a bit of buffs for the Vanguard. Königsberg, main battery reload increased from 7.5 to 8. So a little bit of a nerf to the Königsberg, which is understandable. That ship's extremely strong for a Tier 4 cruiser. Furutaka, Japanese cruiser, Tier 4. Stock main battery reload time reduced from 16 to 15. Top main battery reload time reduced from 15 to 13.5. So I guess the first one is on an upgraded hull. Second one is the upgraded hull. Albany, what the heck is the Albany? That must be the Tier 1 U.S. cruiser, I think. It says the reload times reduced from 8 to 7. Traverse speed increased from 8 to 10. So a little bit of a buff for the Albany, which should only affect you for 2 or 3 games at most, unless you're a hardcore seal clubber, I guess. Kid, credit earnings are boosted. Okay, yeah, that ship, although extremely powerful, never really earned that many credits, so that's kind of interesting. Commander skill changes. Reginald Tyrwhitt, UK Destroyer Commander, says he receives Smogathon skill as an extra legendary. Smogathon significantly reduces the smoke generation cooldown, but also cuts its duration. Duration on my builds is like 41 seconds, so hopefully that'll be interesting to take a look at. Leviathan skill, which is a destroyer legendary skill on a couple of the guys. It says a penalty to max speed reduced from 5% to 4%. That skill, if I recall, buffs your HP a little bit. Flammable Cannoneer, that's kind of the gunner battleships Tier 1 that I use, but you guys think I'm crazy for using it. It cuts the risk of catching fire from 20 to 13% at level 4, so that's actually pretty nice. I don't know if the previous levels will be affected or not. That's the only one that's noted here on the notes. Emergency Specialist skill, I think that's the tier or level 4 perk for I know Sims, I think it's all the offensive, again the same kind of gunner battleship commanders. It says penalty to damage control party consumable reduced from 50 to 30% at level 4. I've only gotten them up to levels where it was at 30% anyways. So apparently it had gone up to 50 at level 4, but I think it's staying at 30 across the board, it looks like. There's some miscellaneous graphics changes. I'll add the patch notes to the description below, by the way. You can take a full look at them. I'm not going to go over anything that doesn't strike me as particularly interesting. Xbox has 4K resolution, now available on Xbox One X machines. You'll be prompted to use it at first launch, after which you can switch between the 4K and the full HD in the settings menu. Please note the 4K resolution improves visual quality at the cost of average frame rate count, it says. Then there's some bug fixes. The two that stand out to me, it says it fixed the bug with the sound stuttering and or disappearing, which is an acute problem that has bothered people, including myself. And it says it fixed the bug with the account level resetting. I think that's the one where people have been like stuck at level 8 or what, you know, those levels that you had when you first started the game that kind of gradually unlocked the game. Some people were getting that reverted back and it was affecting people, so those are good. There's some other bug fixes that'll be in the notes, again posted below. So pretty, you know, nothing groundbreaking major that wasn't really unexpected, but all in all it looks like a pretty good update to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you got anything that you were hoping to see that you haven't seen, or something that you're excited about, let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'm just gonna let this DeGrasse game play out for you. I think it was like a 3300 XP game, so pretty decent game, but I'm not going to comment over it, so if you just want to kick back, relax, and enjoy the end of that, you're free to do so. And if you did like the video, please hit the thumbs up. New to the channel, well, consider subscribing. There's a lot of World of Warships coming all the time. And we'll see you guys all later. Alright, peace.
The ship is on fire. Enemy battleship sunk. Problem solved, sir. Hold the base by any means necessary. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front.